Hello to all my friends at Baltimore Community Lending. I thank you so much for everything you do to help our community. On behalf of Senator Van Hollen and myself, I'm so sorry we can't be with you in person. We had planned to do that as late as today, but because of votes in the United States Senate, we're not going to be able to be with you in person. But we wanted to express our deep appreciation for what you do for equity and opportunity in our community. The CDFI that you represent has provided so much badly needed help in underserved communities. You provided real estate and housing and opportunities for small business. You've helped finance opportunities that otherwise would not have had that type of community support. I could go into so many details on so many of the real estate ventures that we have in our community, so many of the small business opportunities that the Baltimore Community Lending, CDFI, has made possible. When I became chairman of the Small Business Committee, I wanted to pattern my leadership after Parent J. Mitchell. Congressman Mitchell chaired the Small Business Committee in the House of Representatives, and he started the first set-aside for minority small businesses. I've used my position to be sensitive to make sure that the tools are available to the underserved community. So when we passed the American Rescue Plan, I wanted to make sure that there was money in there for small businesses. When we passed the CARES Act, I wanted to make sure that those small businesses in underserved communities would get the help that they need. And as we're working on the Build Back Better budget of President Biden, I want to make sure that we pay attention to the underserved communities. So we started the Paycheck Protection Program, critically important to small businesses. But unless you had a preferred relationship with a commercial bank, you were being told to go to the back of the line. That was unacceptable. So I helped craft set-asides for the CDFIs to make sure that we reached the underbanked community. And the Baltimore Community Lending stepped up and helped so many of our minority small businesses during that period of time. As we replenished funds, we directed more funds into the CDFIs. And now, looking at the Build Back Better budget, we're looking at putting money into those programs that work in minority small businesses. The Community Advantage 7A program, expanding that program to make it work. Incubator, accelerator programs and partnerships with our HBCUs. We're looking at putting resources into those programs. Direct lending by the SBA, because we recognize we have to make more resources available to small businesses and minority communities if we're going to truly have opportunity in America. So I just really wanted to applaud the work that you're doing, what you're doing in housing, what you're doing in economic opportunity, and thank you so much for everything you do every day. I want you to know we're on your team. We're working here to get the Build Back budget done, Build Back Better budget done, so we can provide additional help for the mission that you're carrying out every day in our community. Again, thanks for everything you're doing, and I look forward to when we can be together.